Has your husband been cheating? Is he a womanizer? Your prayers are answered, my sister, because all you gotta do is just cook for him using your menstrual blood. That's what the men of God are teaching in Ghana today. Look, I think people should actually start stopping their wives and husbands, whatever the hell it is, from going to these churches and going to certain pastors. I know some people are still gonna be like, yeah, I need my church and I need my faith and those kind of stuff, but these pastors are taking the mick. They are actually taking things to the next level. Look, how can a pastor tell somebody's wife to go cook and use their menstrual blood to cook for this man in order to keep him, in order to stop him from cheating? And these are the kind of nonsense that you hear that makes your blood boil. I mean, when did it become okay? And why are we not holding these people responsible? And when would people also stop being stupid? It's amazing. It's mind-boggling. So this woman who's actually a teacher, this is an educator, and this woman, she's called Mary, actually, goes to this pastor thinking the husband has been cheating on her or whatever it is, and the pastor actually advises her. The pastor actually gives her divine, whatever they call it now, divine directions, that she should actually use her menstrual blood to cook for this man, so that when the man eats this food, then the man will stay faithful to her. Somehow the man finds out, and now the woman is supposedly on a run. But what makes this thing nonsense? It's like, the woman is trying to apologize, and now she's getting her family involved, and they want to settle the case so that the man can stay with her. I'm like, dude, you are lucky. She could have even poisoned you. What makes you think if the pastor says, you should do this or that, she wouldn't even do it to you? Today is the blood. Tomorrow, do you know what it's going to be? My man just dodged a bullet. He should just run far away from this woman. But most importantly, now think about this. This so-called man of God has been able to convince the woman to use her menstrual blood. And this is somebody that's even educated, because she's supposed to be a teacher, to cook for her husband. How much more the people who are not even educated, people who are even more vulnerable, people who are even more ignorant than this woman? What can these pastors do or tell these people to do? It's no wonder these pastors drive the most luxurious cars. Some of them own private jets, some of them lives in the best neighborhoods, and some of them, their wives and their children, I don't know, wear and do some of the most luxurious things you can think of. Some of them even get their kids educated abroad. But meanwhile, their church members can't even afford common cocoa or porridge. And these are the kind of issues I'm talking about. And until we hold these people responsible, until we actually understand, the implications of our actions, especially when we give these people so much authority over us, that we don't question what they do, we don't hold them responsible. And I think this pastor should actually be held responsible for his role in this, mess. Now, somebody as young as 29 is going to lose their marriage simply because of their own idiocy, simply because they actually adhered to the so-called advice of a man of God. Look, we've heard enough stories about witchcraft and how these pastors have driven, most families apart because they accuse one person, either the child or the mother or the grandmother, of being a witch. And we've seen the devastating effects on families. And we keep hearing it day in, day out, how these pastors are manipulating people, telling them stuff. Meanwhile, we never held them responsible. And when you say, people will be like, oh, well, by their fruit you know them, or some nonsense like that, and they're all not the same and all those kind of stuff. No. We have to start holding people responsible. And imagine if this woman is an idiot enough to listen to this nonsense and actually, implement it. What if your child was in this woman's class? What kind of knowledge is she gonna, give your child, especially when a child is vulnerable and they go to seek advice of this woman? Please do subscribe and let me know what you think, because I cannot understand where we are going with this. And I think it's about time, we shut these pastors down.